All right, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Let's start off with today's dates. Remember, even though we haven't been together in our notebook in a while, you should still have notes from last week with all the items that we worked on. So let's start with today's date, which is either going to be 8/31 or maybe it's 9/1. And we are working on exponential form. 8/31 or 9/1, and we are working on exponential form. 8/31 or 9/1, and we are working on exponential form. Okay, so let's start with what the heck exponential form is going to look like. So exponential form. All right, we're going to start with the exponent first. So if we talk about the example 5 to the second power, okay, the 2 is going to be the exponent. It is going to be the number that tells how many equal factors there are. Okay, so remember, factors are things that multiply together to get a number, right? So if we're talking about 5 squared, right, that means that you would have 5 times 5 equals 25. Does that make sense how we got that? Equal factors, there are 2 of them. All right? Now, the flip of that is going to be the base. So again, if we talk about 5 squared, the base is going to be the 5. And the base tells you the number that is raised to the power. All right? So, again, the exponent is the 2, the base is the 5. So we call exponential form this base raised to a power. We call exponential form base raised to power. All right? So now there are 2 other types. The first type is going to be, we'll talk about that in a second.